How's it going, boys? So today we are playing All the Pain, a gruesome deck that I honestly did not want to make. And yes, boys, it is exactly what you think if you could hear that sound. But you boys come first, considering this was already a failed endeavor. But anyway, so first comes first, the deck of absolute pain. So the point of this deck is essentially very simple. You attack with a creature, you get punished. You draw a card, you get punished. You take your turn, you get punished. A very simple concept, yet in the current meta it is extremely hard to actually pull off. So we have 2 Fae of Wishes, 3 Assassin's Trophies, 2 Cries of the Carnarium, 4 Gifts of Paradisio, 2 Revenge of Ravens, 1 Leylines of Combustion, 2 Storm's Rats, 4 Wilderness Reclamations, 4 Precognitions, 2 Chandra's Awakened Milfs, 4 Erebos interventions, 4 Thassa's invitations, and a bunch of lands. And the lands are the most unique thing that I did with this deck. So we have 4 Fabled Passages, 4 Evolving Wilds, 1 Breeding Pool, 1 Stomping Grounds, 1 Blood Crypt, and 1 Watery Grave. Now you may ask why does a sane person do anything like this? Well, if you're questioning my sanity, then stop. It's really pointless at this point. So, how does this work? Essentially, if we get the 4 mana, well, miracles happen. We can do a lot of things. If we get the 5 mana, even better. But the point is, the hardest part is essentially getting the right type of lands. Because as you can see, we have Thassa's Invitation, 2 blue, Chandra 2 blue, Storm's Rat 2 red, Leylines 2 dead, Cry of the Carnarium. Essentially, the mana curve is completely back off the grid insane. And in the sideboard we have, well, the moment we hit the sideboard, we can play pretty much almost anything and everything, so honestly, it's not that bad. 1 Cindervines, 2 Cleanse the Mind, 4 Mirror Maids, 1 Elspeth's Nightmare, because why not exile the graveyard? 1 Underworld Dreams, 1 Leyline Anticipation, 1 Obnixilis, 1 Nicholas Balas, 3 Into the Story, and you know, the point is we copy everything with Mirror Maid. Okay, so this deck has roughly a 50% win rate, which is actually a miracle, but I do honestly think the current meta is just shifted that it just favors by inherent calculations creature decks. Well, I honestly tuned in. I don't remember how I found it, but for some reason I found a Magic the Gathering Twitch stream. And boys, why is it lagging? Well, no longer, and that was not video lag, that was legitimate in-game shenanigans, and this is a bad hand. Let's mulligan. Not saying we're gonna get anything better, but hey, here's hoping. Well, I guess we get rid of that. Okay. Oh, great. No lands that thin out the deck. But at least we have Storm's Rat, which technically does stuff. But anyway, I found the Magic the Gathering tournament website. What do you even call that catastrophe? The website, the page, well, the Twitch page, essentially. And boys, do you know the first goddamn thing I see on that shit show? It is a red deck, a aggro red deck, and the other one is a Fire of Invention something deck. And you guess which one won? The red deck. Because, you know, Wizards just loves their aggro decks. I can't blame them, and I absolutely will. But you know what's the best part about that situation? What is the 100 kajillion% best part about that whole existence? How are they prevent damage to this? How does that even work? All non-combat damage is prevented. That seems so abruptly insane. So might as well just, you know, prevent damage. Okay, hopefully he doesn't drop this again, because, yeah, annoying. Also, we didn't get the thing, minus counters, but again, I just have a feeling currently the algorithm 100% favors these type of decks. Honestly, also would make complete fucking sense, by the way. Just because the tournaments are played by aggro red decks, aggro mid-range decks, and essentially we lost. I'm surprised. Call me surprised, but yeah, everything you play against is that. I honestly think that's completely just because of the tournaments and whatnot. People want to copy it, people want to feel good about themselves, so Wizards gives them a little bit of an ego boost. I honestly completely blame that, because that would be kinda smart. Because when people start talking about these decks, a lot of people go like, oh, that's a deck I saw someone somewhere whenever play. And not the best hand, but again, who cares? If we get a green land, which technically should not be that hard, we can win. But yeah. So the best part about that stream was the simple fact of what kind of hellish shitholes of whatever I saw. Boys, the worst job in the universe is unquestionably being a Magic the Gathering tournament caster. Without question. Like, I was watching a red deck play against pretty much what could also be described as much of a red deck as anything else. And those poor suckers, they just had to sit there and pretend that the red deck is in any way legitimately using skill. They just had to sit there and pretend that red deck player is doing shabazzle goodness, no one knows what type of skillful things. It was absolutely insane. Absolutely, what the hell is that? No, you just don't do that. But yeah, and those casters were like, oh, look at that red deck. It's so full of skill. Now if he only could magically top deck X card, it would be fabulous. That is the highest display of skill ever. And in the meantime, they're like putting in all these strange, kind of awkward things. It's like one caster is like, yeah, Bob, so let me tell you about Joey here, right? I have known Joey for like 30 years. He has been trying to be a competitive Magic player for at least 50 years now. He started off not too hot like everyone else. He wanted to be a competitive player, so he played a red deck, obviously. Man, he told me about how hard it is to become a competitive player in Magic. For the first 3 years, he had absolutely no idea how to not attack with everything every turn when playing a red deck. But that's just normal, right, Bob? Oh god, shit like that, it's absolutely amazing. You know? And it just continues on. And it just continues on. Like, I met him at a hotel for a very non-Magic thing. You know, it was pretty private. And he told me all about it, how it works, what happens, and how to play a red deck. Oh god, those poor casters, their souls must be completely broken after experiencing that. Casting? Oh, come on, game, can you just please give me not a land? Thank you, I have so many draw cards. At least give me a Thessa's intervention so I don't get shaboozled by the agents of treachery that are obviously coming and happening like right probably not now, huh? Interesting. Well, anyway, so yeah, it's like the red deck needs to get either a Trollbjorn or an Embercleave. And all that red deck needed to decide is maybe I'm not gonna attack this turn. Maybe I'm not gonna attack this turn. So, since life is not really an issue, might as well just go full out. Oh yes, boys. Since life is not an issue. Okay. Wait, are you gonna protect it or something? No, you're not. Good boy. Okay. It's absolutely a disgrace. And the other guy is just like frantically trying to play things, and again, like Wizards loves their red deck so much. Like Wizards, Trollbjorn costs 4 mana. It is honestly far too expensive for any red deck to play. So how about this? A 1-cost creature that has, well, 3 HP. We can't, you know, red needs, oh, more lands. Red needs a little bit more chump blockers, right? So make it a 1-cost creature that has like 3 or 4 HP and has the effect of whenever a red source deals damage, deal 1 extra damage. You know, that's a good midway in my opinion. That is a fantastic midway in my opinion. So yeah. Also, what is this guy doing? Can I please get a... Oh, look at that! More things! Ah! You would think I don't have draw things. Also, we thinned our deck like 3 times. So, amazing. Wait, that's a 55 card deck. Well, no wonder it's an aggro deck. Not an aggro deck. Well, no one cares, honestly. So, yeah. Oh, those poor people. Those poor people that... I want to see a competitive Magic match being casted. Where those poor saps need to talk... I can do Thassa for full-blown throttle right here. I don't think he has counter spells. Well, if he does, then we're absolutely screwed anyway, so might as well do it like this, boys. Might as well do it like this. Do I want to go full? No, there's no need, right? 4-7. 7 is a fine number. Okay, let's do it for 7. Can you imagine what those casters must go through, like, if they're casting, like, a mono-red deck against a, well, mono-red deck? It's probably the worst thing in the world. Assassin's Trophy or Fabled Passage? Fabled Passage. Let's just thin out that deck a little bit more. Seems like the right thing to do at this point, considering, well, Magic's cucking me yet again. Okay. Oh, boys, it is actually hilarious. Like, are there even any competitive, like, what are those bad boys called? Let's see. Let's do this for 7 again. Okay. What are those? Are there even any competitive, like, control decks, or currently the meta is completely shifted to, like, aggro? Because, well, you even saw me doing it, right? You actually even saw me doing it. Well, that we are mainly trying to play, I don't know what kind of decks even. Oh, more deck thinning. Like, the good part about these lands is it's actually strangely scary how good this works with the Fabled Passages and the whatnots and blue blobs and boob dots. So, yeah. Pretty good stuff, boys. Pretty good stuff. Okay, let's do this. You don't have counter spells, so quit pretending. No, don't exactly need too many of those. Let's see, can I cast one more of those? I cannot. Do I want to kill everything? I do not. So let's just do it like this. Okay, it looks like we can win. Slowly but certainly, we're also going to find a Fae of Wishes, which is obviously ecstatic. And yeah, then we're going to see what happens. I'm gonna probably watch competitive Magic even more because it's absolutely hilarious. Oh, look at that! The Fae of Wishes, finally! It only took me to go through half of my deck or more, which is completely the average, honestly, but hey, that's just life. Okay, so now we have a Fae of Wishes. This guy cannot do anything except drop an Agent of Treachery, which I have a strange, ominous feeling he will most likely sadly do. Oof. Well, he's not doing it just yet, so cools. Okay, let's do this. Thin out the deck even a little bit more, because good times ahoy. Yeah. Man. Competitive Magic. It's probably the cruelest joke in history. Are you gonna count? No, you're not counterspelling that. Very good enemy con. Do not counterspell it. Do not counterspell this also. I wonder maybe he legitimately has a counterspell and he's just biding his time and waiting like the sick creature he is. Okay, what do I also play? What do I draw against this? Okay, so here's one thing. I'm gonna keep an Erebos intervention so I can just, you know, do the stuff. Do the shizzle wizzle and giggles. Okay, good enough? No, good enough. Good enough, definitely good enough. Okay. So, where... Do I? Underworld Dreams? Nah, not yet. Obnixilis? No. I think I'm gonna just Chandra him sooner or later. Yeah, just Chandraing him seems to be like the completely right course of action. Okay, so this is good, and it didn't even tap my gift gift of Paradisio. Very good, very good. Okay, we finally got a Chandra to play. Do we want to play the Chandra just yet? Probably no. The Evolving Wilds can go away, no one likes it anyway. Okay, so seems like Chandra is gonna be the easiest, well, hodgepodge muffin to, like, kill stuff with. So that's essentially what we're gonna do. Okay, my turn. Yes, it's gonna be my turn. Honestly, could have probably Storm's Wrath at first, but this does send a message. And in my opinion, it sends a really good message. So here we have it. Also, if that guy steals my Chandra, I am gonna flip out and scream, because it does look like one of those type of decks, boys. So this is actually a counterplay to some extent. No, you can't take control over my Chandra, you megalomaniac. Maybe he can. What the hell is this? Wait, why would you do that? Does that make even a single shred of sense, enemy kun? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't exactly care also. So what do we want to do? Do we want to Obnixilis him? Now we probably want to start with the Underworld Dreams. Okay. So the setup is bare and ready and, well, whatever in the middle. So essentially everything's happening. We finally got it. So the easiest way to kill this guy is going to be obviously Underworld Dreams. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Exactly what we're going to be doing. Well, also, or Chandra, Slayage. But, you know, you never know, so might as well not do it just now. Okay, do that, and place it on the... Not under copy. No, well played, me. Well played. Wait, oh, because I only... Ah, shit. Well, that just happened. The good part is no one absolutely saw me do that. Botch it up, or anything of the sorts. So, we're completely 100% saved. But now he can steal my Chandra, and essentially I'm not going to be happy about it. Oh, boys. Oh, that was pretty bad. That was definitely pretty bad. But again, no one saw it. So, 10 out of 10. No one saw it. Okay, get that. Finally play this in the proper order and sequence of things. Should have at least copied ley lines, but it's fine. Okay, now we're completely out of, well, everything. Finally, second gift of Paradisio. So, the only good part is, well, if he drops an Agent of Treachery now, which would be the exact... Well, no, he doesn't have them on anymore. Ooh, boys, look at this. Yeah, that was kind of expected, but again, it's not like you're gonna get a lot done there. It's not like you're gonna get a whole lot done there. Also, I have more HP. That was kind of part of the magnificent grand altering play of the century. So now I can do this. Even more good stuff. Yes, Gifts of Paradisio can go on the second hand. That's not really gonna be necessary. Okay, good stuff. And let's do this. So since he cannot heal, I am at least fairly certain he can't heal, right? It should be fine. It should 100% be fine. Also, I'm healing, so more power to me. Okay. At least we're doing the thing, but admittedly playing up against a deck like this is, well, just that little bit of tidbit awkward. So, at least it's all going good. According to plan, one might even say. So, let's get rid of Revenge of Ravens. It's not like anything's gonna legitimately hit us. And nope, nope, nope. That's all the mana spent. And now let's just do this. And good job tapping that. But that's fine, game, honestly. Let's see now. Well, more Mirror Maids are definitely the thing I'm gonna be going for here. And Hudge Muppets. Oh yes. Well, that is, again, the complete 100% point of this deck, so you can't exactly blame me for doing it. Okay, so what's happening now? Enemy Kun? You're taking a lot of deeps, yo. I honestly don't think you can survive these deeps. I have 21 HP also. At best you can steal the Chandra, but stealing the Chandra is essentially a catch-22, because then there's like Underworld Dreams and whatever. But I'm kind of... Wait, what? Oh, that's so cute. You only took 2 damage because of that. Mass Manipulation. Oh, you're almost dead next. Well, you're actually legitimately, I think, just dead. Yeah, I can just... Yeah, I can just Mirror Maid one more of these things and it's gonna be absolutely fine. Man, this guy is not happy about things. You know what's one of the worst feelings in the world? Playing a deck like that against a deck like mine. That definitely does not feel good. Okay, so... Wait, do you have anything for that? No, you don't. You don't run counter spells. You're just a steel deck. You're potentially my steel deck that, you know, did not work. Funny. Okay, so essentially three Wilderness Reclamations. I can even, if I don't want, I can, yeah, he just surrenders. He knows it's over. Well, at least we got that going for us, which was nice. He kind of almost felt it, because again, we punish for absolutely anything. Too bad there's not yet a card that punishes for just, you know, playing. Oh! Now that would be too complicated. Is it 3 black or 2 black and 1 any mana? Black enchantment that draws you 3 cards, and whenever it's targeted, it explodes. Yeah, that's a thing. But I can't give that to the enemy. That's like the point. The moment you target it, it's bye-bye. Sad. Sad. Okay. 22 minutes in, I honestly should probably respond to the MILF. There, a half-task response, boys. Okay, so, what do we need here? I have no idea what we're playing up against, so anything can honestly wait at this point. Okay. Oh, by the way, since it's a lot of new people here, I might as well share some phrases with you. So, boys, one of the best phrases I have ever come up with my pitiful life is, if you're bored, text me. If you're lonely, call me. Bam! Now that's a fucking good one. Yeah. And there's also one pretty good, which works for, well, it's especially good working for MILFs. But let me think about it. Can it actually make sense in the English language? Because in my language, it works pretty good. So let me remember one English word. What was the English word for a young woman? Damn it. I'm gonna have to Google translate that. Okay, let's see. Miss? A young miss. Well, whatever. Whatever is the word for a young woman? Oh, that sucks. But yeah, whatever is the word for a young woman. So here's the catch, boys. If she's not... Wait. Do I? Yeah, I still go for the Gift of Paradisio. So yeah. So, wait, no, that was who cares? So, here's the catch, boys. If she's not young, and she tells you, but I am no miss, I am blah blah blah, then your response is, well, you look young, you look fine, and I forgot what's the third one. Man, I forgot my own move. So yeah, you respond with, you look young, you look fine. No, seriously, I just forgot my own move. Damn it! Why is playing Magic and almost thinking about your moves so complicated sometimes? Why? Anyway, this is a Phoenix Resurrection deck, so whatever. Okay, so as long as we drop 3 of these, he inherently defaults to a loss. Also, Cry of the Carnarium, 10 out of 10, amazing. And even the Storms of Root, which is, again, amazing. Okay, so the only question is, does this guy roll with counter spells like Ionize? I honestly don't think he does. Well, maybe he does, because 5 mana, he has radical ideas, a Goblin Electro monster on the field, and he's not doing anything? Honest to God, that's so suspicious in my book. Wait, I can't fucking remember the phrase. Where is it? Oh yeah. Young. Allegory for hot. No, not an allegory. But a different word for hot. And not clever, but distinct. Yes, a word for abbreviation for distinct, like classy or something like that. And then you say, well, that all together creates a young Mrs. I don't think that's the English word for it though, but whatever. That's a pretty good one. Anyway, you have the basics, boys. Just fucking figure it out for yourself. Jesus Christ, it's not that complicated. So yeah. Anyway, currently, I am pretty much just, having fun, chatting with her, hinting about stuff. It doesn't fucking matter. I honestly don't think it's gonna go anywhere, and I think that Jace is already donezo. So yeah, well, she already, essentially, well, she didn't say no, she said later, and that pissed me off, so I just stopped like any normal person should. But only after the 3rd time, which again was a huge stretch for us, but hey. Well, she was the one who reinitiated it after, like, I don't know, 3 months or something like that. So essentially, fun times ahoy. Not exactly fun times, but hey, maybe we're gonna get somewhere this time. You know that sweet smell of desperation when you actually see it, boys? Well, when you feel it, or smell it. Shouldn't call it the smell of desperation, but the look of desperation. Yeah, you get the point. Anyway, as all Jace avatars, this guy is absolutely pathetically slow and playing an absolute shit tier deck. Great job just filling in the stereotypes of being a Jace avatar, my friend. Blake. Oh god, your name is even pretty plain. Blake, I'm sorry. I would never be wished to be called a Blake. Like, couldn't your parents name you something more epic? Like Grok God the World Destroyer or something? Man, I would love to be a Grok God the World Destroyer. Well, at least I destroyed him, so that's pretty good. That's definitely pretty good. But again, this deck has a 50%-ish win rate, so against control decks, we don't have enough counter spells, and against creature decks, which we are mainly geared towards to play against, we don't. We do have all the removal in the world. We have 8 AoE removals technically. 2 early game, 4 mid game. One is a huge expenditure, Chandra, but who cares, right? Okay, this could possibly work if I get a 3rd land or 4th land. But yeah, also this deck completely works off of 4 lands. But then again, aggro decks don't exactly care about 2 or 4 or 5 lands. They just want essentially a land and they're like borderline functional already, which is disgusting. Okay, so he drops a second land. Why have I already seen an opening like this once this day? Seems not cool. Okay, Assassin's Trophy, so anything extremely bad can be dealt with the utmost, well, prevention. Okay, so, just gonna attack, huh? Well, as long as it's a mono black deck, all I need to do is save Assassin's Trophy for the Bolas Citadel. Everyone knows it's happening. So, yeah. Okay, good. These are the right colors. Also, Gifts of Paradisio always on the forests, and then it's the red lands. Because, you know, forests are pretty useless for anything except Wilderness Reclamation and Gifts of Paradisio, and, well, everything else is hello there. That's gonna be the most value Kajalio Storm's Rat in the history of Storm's Rats. Jesus Christ, yeah. I would just concede after that. My hopes and dreams would be absolutely crushed. Okay. Well, but since I am not him, 100% fine. Now let's take an island. I got the empty X4 islands, and this is almost a decent one. I'm probably not gonna use it. It looks disgusting. Okay, that thing. Well, Precognitive Perception time. Okay, disgusting. Why not? And, well, more lands are not exactly bad. Thinning out the deck. Again, it's really... This deck just seems to work for some reason. Also, should probably take in a blue land, but honestly... Boys, wait, does he have... Oh! Well, ain't that just sad and bad? Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Oh, right, I have Assassin's Trophy. Well, that kind of solved the issue right there and then. Impressive. Okay, so gonna save Thassa's for something? Or Precognitive Perception! Erebos' invitation. No, and one more no. Game, do you completely not understand what a man wants? What a man really wants. That was a long response, but she does take period. I even forgot what I wrote her because this response makes absolutely no fucking sense. So let's pretend that we're not here. Okay. Onward we go. God, that's a sad zombie. That's honestly just a really sad zombie. Okay, I think it's time to Chandra it up a little bit, considering the game's saying Wilderness Reclamations don't exist. Okay. Well, enemy-kun, what now? Well, he has a lot of things. If I do it like... Oh, 2 mana left. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That means I can just do this. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we just Chandra it up. Can be counterspelled, can be dealt with. Chandra. Good times. Flat times, but hey. She's not about the curves. She's about the stepping on things. So completely valid. Boom! Very good, enemy-kun. Now you're taking 1 damage per turn, which is actually the only reason we have her. We don't even want to cast this more than 1 time. So we we essentially just want this to happen once. And then it's fine. But we can cast it multiple times if we feel like it. Okay, enemy-kun. He's attacking my Chandra. I don't like that. So... more deck thinning. Kinda nice. Okay, so deck thinning it is. 4 cards in the graveyard. Not tremendously useful, though. Not tremendously useful. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Yeah, a swamp is fine, I guess. Humbug. We have enough lands. Okay, let's do this first. No. That would be stupid. -3, boys. Okay, that's the perfect dominance display. So how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this like this? And let's see. 3, 5, 7. 7 is a fine number, as always. Okay, we do not need anything of this, sadly. More deck thinning? Honest, let's just get Revenge of Ravens. Why not? 1 damage per turn is completely fine enough. Okay, we did not find the Wilderness Reclamation. Honestly, I completely think Magic is just currently rigged to favor. Like, I have been unlucky all day, by the way. To make this deck even barely to this level function, I needed to lose like 10 games. I needed to lose 10 games. At least it's not exactly hard for me to make decks, because deck making works essentially like this for me. Let's see. 4, 7 is a fine number. So at least deck making is pretty fast for me. I make a deck, I queue up a game. The first moment something happens that I cannot deal with, I instantaneously know that something in this universe is wrong, and that's pretty good. Okay, this will catapult us into creating absolute Valhalla, which is good. Also, this guy's probably not too sad now about that Chandra emblem, considering a murderous rider is there. But at the same time, there's a Revenge of Ravens that's gonna soon happen, so technically he's not healing for anything. Oh, ain't that just sad, boys? Ain't that just absolute sadness? Okay, do this. We're out of... sad. Can't play this, but on the other hand, we can... Well, no, let's... No. Oh, that's all... Oh, that's the only option we have left, huh? Well, that's absolutely fine. Revenge of Ravens is on, boys. The absolute maximum revenge. So this guy's not going to be happy about the outcome. Can't blame him, though. I would also probably not be exactly thrilled about seeing this situation. You're healing for 0, you're theoretically dealing 1 damage, what a champion. A Liliana Dreadhorde Generalis, and this is why we will press the counter spell. Pip pip. And you can't do anything, enemy kun. What now? What now? Tell me! Tell me! Ah, I must know. Also, awkward number of cards in graveyard. Can't do anything against that. Now, you don't have enough mana. I know the X says 2, but the X is literally lying to you. Okay, good. By the way, boys, I would never lie to you. That's why you should become a Patreon. And he surrendered. Man, couldn't even get it off. Well, the struggle is surviving with this deck. After the survival, you can pretty much just crush the dreams and hopes of your enemy in a single instant foul swoop. So, yeah, whatever. Anyway, boys. That's pretty much it for the video. Magic, please. I want to end the video. Thank you. Okay. So, this was Quasar77. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the channel. Check out Discord. Check out the Patreon. Check out the everything. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.